What's up everybody, Red Goes Hard bringing you a new video. Today we're going to be doing a bamboo farm, fully automatic bamboo farm. Behind me I have a very large version of it, but we're going to go ahead and just show you how to make it on a small scale, and then I'll show you guys the big one. It'll be more towards the end of the video, so if you wanted to go ahead and just look at that, you can. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get into this. We're going to be starting out with a building block. Whatever building block you want, I'm going to be using, don't worry about that, I'm going to be using block of emerald as my building block. Now we're also going to be needing some pistons, an observer, which is crucial, redstone repeaters, and levers. I think that's everything. I could be wrong, but who knows, you know. Oh, and of course we're going to need some bamboo. Alright, so first thing that we're going to do is we're going to place down how many bamboos we want. So you can do a single-sided bamboo farm. You're just not going to get as much bamboo, so we're going to do 6 bamboo. So we're going to do 3 over here, and we're going to do 3 over here. I did that wrong already. Alright, 3 over here. And then out we're going to cut the middle. So you're going to want grass over here, or dirt over here, and dirt over here, and then in the middle 1 deep. In that 1 deep we're going to use hoppers and a chest. We're actually going to extend it out 1 more. We'll put the chest at the end. That's going to collect everything, and then the hoppers are going to be leading into the chest, like so. So now anything that lands on top of those hoppers will automatically get sucked into the chest. I'll go ahead and show you. Drop some bamboo in the hopper and it goes in the chest. It's that easy, okay? So once you got that set up, now we're gonna have to figure out how high we need to make these, because we want to make them high so that way the bamboo doesn't go flying everywhere. It just stays within this little area. So I like to use glass so we can see everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab some glass. Just clear glass, we'll be fine. So we'll grab some glass like that, like that. And you know what? No, we gotta do it right here. All right, and then we'll bring that out 1 more. All right. So how high do we need it? Well, to find that out, we're gonna go ahead and plant some bamboo. And we're going to go to materials, go down and grab some bone meal. And then we'll just hit the bamboo with it till it stops. Alright, so that's it. That's as high as the bamboo is going to go. So now we're going to take our glass blocks, or whatever block you want to use. We're going to build up as high as the bamboo will go. Alright, so now we're up here. We're going to delete the very last block, so that way we have 1 block of bamboo exposed. We're going to take our observer and we're going to place it down facing, technically it's going to be facing the bamboo, but we got to place it like this, so that way the light is facing us backwards, so that way the face, the observer, sees the bamboo. Alright, so that's going to send out, every time that bamboo pops back up there, he's going to send out a redstone signal, or a redstone signal. So we're going to go ahead and chop down our bamboo so we don't mess with that. Alright. And then we can just build up the rest of this. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, 9. Okay. So about 10 blocks roughly is how tall the bamboo will get, if you include this green one down here. So yeah, I personally like to do corners with my building block instead of glass, so that's up to you guys. Whatever you want to do, customize it how you want. That's just what I prefer. And then of course we got to go ahead and finish up building around, because we want to build all the way around the farm. So that way the bamboo doesn't fly out when it gets knocked down. And actually, I gotta take out some of that glass. So I wasn't thinking. Because sometimes I don't think, you know. Mike doesn't think sometimes. Mike goes hard. Soap, aka Mike Barnes 408. But that's okay. Alright, almost done. Just got 2 more rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, so it looks like it's more like 11 if you include the bottom blocks. So yeah, and then we'll go ahead and build up the back. You guys can skip through this if you want to. I know it's kind of boring watching me just build. Alright. Alright, so there's that. Go ahead and replace that with a building block. Alright, so we have 3 spaces on either side. I'm gonna go ahead and delete that real quick just so we can come inside. So we're gonna place bamboo down on each of the dirts that we have available for growing. So now that should be done, that portion. So now what we need to do is we need to take out these bottom 3 glasses over here and on the other side. And we're gonna be placing pistons facing inward. Like so. Alright, so you got 3 pistons on this side, 3 pistons on that. And then we're going to go ahead and use a building block. So what we need is we need power going into each of these. So we're going to go ahead and throw down some redstone repeaters. And then we're going to put down some redstone. That's what I forgot. I forgot redstone. How do I forget redstone? Right, check out the bone now. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and put some more blocks. Redstone. And now we're going to come out 2 blocks. We're just going to kind of build around like that. And we're going to go ahead and put some redstone down here. And we're going to put another building block right there, along with a repeater. And there we go, that's that circuit done. Alright. And we're going to do the same over here. Like that. Except we don't need those end pieces. Redstone, building block, repeater, and more redstone. Alright, so that's those 2 circuits finished. Alright, so now we're going to need to figure out how we're going to get the power signal from this observer all the way down to these. Also, you can use just one observer if you want to. That's perfectly fine. But I personally like to use an observer for each piece of bamboo that you have. And again, this is going to be an expensive build if you're building it in survival. I'd say just build it in creative and switch it to survival, I guess. Anyways, so we got the observers. Now we're going to have to go ahead and add a block out here. And that's going to be the redstone. That's what's going to take the power around, and then we're going to bring that over there, bring that over there, and then same over here. Going to go ahead and build this back end, and then we're going to take redstone so we can take the power circuit or the power supply. Alright, now I'm going to use glass for this. You can use any block that you want, but we're basically going to build a staircase coming down and around like so. This is just the easiest way that I know of to get the power circuit down. If you guys can think of a better way, a simpler way, more appealing way visually, go ahead and do that, but this is just how I know how to do it. So we're going to go ahead and bring that over there, and we're going to take this and bring it over here. Alright, Now we're going to have to make sure that the circuit is powered all the way through, which means that we're going to need a repeater, and we can't set the repeater down there, so we'll go ahead and set that there. Put the repeater. Redstone dust everywhere. Huh, it's interesting. It's like the dust can't go down the side of the... I guess we'll have to test that, won't we? Let's see if it goes up. Nope. Oh wait, yep. Okay, cool. It just doesn't have the animation of the redstone going up the stairs, so we're good there. Alright, so we're gonna bring the redstone all the way down. And we gotta bring it right here, so we're gonna have a repeater here and a repeater here. Oop. Have another one right here. You can space them out as much as you want to, it's just I'm just making sure that it all works. And then I'm actually going to have one more right here, just that way it's fresh. And then you connect the redstone circuits. Like that. And that's going to send power over here. And that's going to power those three. So now, once you have your circuit, we should find that if we place down a button like this, right there. If we place down that button, oh, I guess the glass didn't have a power block. We can do that. Okay, so you see that chop down that bamboo right there, and it just didn't go this way because the power circuit goes that way, so we'll have to do it right here then. Keep forgetting. Gosh dang. So that powers both of them, so we know that the circuits downstairs are fine. So now we got to test the circuits upstairs and make sure that these are working. And we're going to do that. Same method. We're going to go ahead and just use that. Put down a button, click it. Alright. So that tells us that there's an issue with the circuitry somewhere. So it's not going down. Interesting, interesting. So we are going to have to use blocks, solid building blocks. Can't use glass, oh well. Who'd have thunk it, right? That's okay. So yeah, we'll just go ahead and build down a staircase. Like that. Gotta fix that one. There we go. Alright. That should work now. Just gotta fill up the redstone again. Go ahead and place down the button. Alright. So now we know the circuitry is all working from upstairs to downstairs. I'm going to go ahead and place down. Don't pay any attention to that. I'm going to go ahead and place down the building blocks again so we can place down repeaters, just so that way we can make sure this is purely just for me to make sure that the circuits are running fine from here all the way down to over here. Yeah. So we'll take the button off. So now anytime one of these bamboos grows up, it'll trigger one of the observers, which will send out a signal through redstone. It'll hit the repeater, go downstairs, and it'll hit all these repeaters and do its thing, and it'll hit the pistons, which will knock down the bamboo, and it'll fall on the sides, and it'll fall into the right here, the hoppers. So what I usually do, since it does fall on the sides as well, is I'll build a little doorway, like right here. I'll put a door, so that way anything that falls on the sides I can go in and collect every now and then. But for the majority, it's going to fall down into the hoppers and be collected right there. There's 15 in there, so we're going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to use some bone meal. We're going to grow these bamboos a bunch real quick so we can see. Alright, that did not work out at all because I was in there, so I picked up everything. I was hoping I would get out in time, but did not. Alright. Alright, 1 2 3 4 5. 1 2 3 4 5. 1 2 3 4 5. 1 2 3 4 5. 1 2 3 4 5. 1 2 3 4 5. Alright, so now they're all partially grown. Just gonna put that there so they don't pop out there. And I'm gonna do one of them from up top so that way I don't collect anything. Alright, so it's triggered by the observer. Everything else fell down. So we'll go down and we'll see kind of what we did, what we collected. Looks like we got about 25 from that harvest, which isn't bad considering we only have 3 on each side. And then again, if you built a doorway, you can always walk in and pick up what's left. But yeah, I mean, that wasn't bad for only having 3 sticks there, because really, or 6 pieces of bamboo. So yeah, that's how you build the bamboo farm. Automatic. It will just keep going throughout the day as long as you know, have everything done right. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys now the one that I built. Spent a decent amount of time on it. This one is a 50 block long bamboo farm, so that means that each row contains 50 pieces or 50 bamboo stalks. So if you got 2 rows, that's a total of 100 bamboo stalks. It looks like this one's about to hit, so I'm gonna go ahead and hit it with some bone meal, so that way it'll grow real quick and it'll knock down, ooh, damn it, it'll knock down all the bamboo trees, so you guys can see kind of the take from that. Ooh, there it is. Took a second. Must be lagging. Oh, you know what? Yeah. It's because it's the end. So it took a second. But yeah, so like I said, I'll put a doorway like right here. So just take a door, any door, and throw it in right there. So you can hop in there and we'll go ahead and check here. Looks like we're still collecting, but from the 100 trees that I have in here, it's slowly coming in. Ugh. Keep in mind there's 100 trees in here, and if each one is 10 blocks high, that means that you have the potential to get 9 pieces of bamboo from each tree. So that's about 900 total pieces that should have fallen. Granted, obviously you don't get all of them, but still, it's a good amount of bamboo that you get from them. And then you can always walk inside I'm working on trying to make it more efficient as to what it picks up and that kind of stuff, because it doesn't pick up everything, which is kind of irritating. But I'm working on trying to make it more efficient so that way it picks up the majority at least, because as you can see, there's a lot that hasn't been picked up. So yeah, you can just kind of walk through it every now and then and pick up a bunch of bamboo. Looks like everything back here was picked up. Interestingly enough, it was just this side that didn't get picked up. So we got all this. Maybe my math was wrong, maybe it wasn't like 900, but still. Alright, there we go. So we go in here, looks like we got 64 and 64. Looks like we got 2 more stacks of 64 plus almost 2. So you get almost 4 stacks of 64 from this if you walk in there and pick it up, which isn't bad. That's a good amount of bamboo for just, you know, sitting on your ass not doing anything. And that's every time, you know, that it fully grows, it'll automatically cut it down for you. So obviously that amount in that chest will keep growing. But yeah, that's the big one, 50 long. And then yeah, this is the small one that I showed you guys how to build. Anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, go ahead and drop a like, leave a comment, let me know what you guys want to see, hit the subscribe button and ring that notification bell so you guys get notified every time I post a new video. Other than that, I hope you guys have a great day. I'll catch you in the next one.